that you really didn't do.
We back.
Now you gotta suffer the consequences. Shit suck.
Shit.
Should be alright, man.
Yo, but I don't know much about that dude, but like two women in a car, you know what I mean, playing with each other or whatever they're doing, scissoring, what have you. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna feel no type of way, like, thank you. Like, I don't know, like, what, how I'm supposed to feel, bro? I mean, like, really, like, I'm supposed to be upset?
You
like,
also,
I'm supposed to be like, no, please don't, not in front of me.
Hold on. You also gotta look at it
I'm married.
You also gotta look at it like,
if you are married,
yeah.
I mean,
yeah,
shit.
exactly.
But shit, I'm getting paid probably pretty good, right?
So hold on. Like, I hate to say it, but it goes back to morality. Like, what do you feel? What are you comfortable with going home with? Like, what if she really violates you? What if she violates you? What if she say, "Yeah, I want to put on a strap on," and you know what I mean?
What?
That's what I'm saying. Look. This is all I'm saying. All I'm saying is, listen to what I'm saying. All I'm saying is, if she dictates the pace because she's the celebrity and not because this is the person that I'm having sex with, then of course you could feel uncomfortable in these situations because you're not in control of this shit. This is not your fantasy. Yeah, you could like certain shit, but there's also gonna be things that you don't like and you can't say nothing about. And you know what I mean? It goes against how you normally would. Like, and it could be some shit that you want to tell the people that you love about their favorite artist, but you can't because you signed a agreement, and you know what I mean. And you don't know if this person's gonna say some shit and it's gonna get out and you're gonna get sued. So it's like, yo, I think the industry in general, there's a lot of freaky shit that goes on there. And you have to really be ready to sign up to see whatever and be able to either keep that shit or be a target when you spread that shit. Is that a spider over there? Be a target when you spread that shit. That shit disappeared, man. That nigga was fast.
Don't say.
He did. He gone.
Where was it at?
He was running across the wall, and then I looked into the light for a little second.
I didn't even see nothing.
And he must have did the ninja shit, slid down, and was out. Maybe the cat will see it and kill it. If you see it running around, because it was headed down. So if it go down, then you already know it's over. I'm sorry, any bug activists. This nigga's about to get clapped.
What was we talking about, man?
Let's talk about what did we talk about?
Meg. Oh, Meg.
Yeah, Meg.
Meg Dotay.
Yeah.
Meg. What you call it?
Getting that karma, reaping that karma. Nigga.
Yeah, I mean, shoot, like.
That is a spider. Can you get it?
I can't get that nigga. He up there.
I got a fly swatter.
I don't think I'll make it with a fly swatter. He gonna fall.
You can smash it with because the way it's shaped, it like.
Let me see it.
Creepy colors.
Yeah, I was just thinking about that game Splat. Remember Splat? With the Play-Doh, and you get to shape them up like little bugs and move them around the game board, and you got the splat in the motherfuckers. Yeah. Yo, that shit was the 90s, bro.
90s was something, wasn't
it? It was different. This little ass shit, hell no, yo. Cause that shit fling and jump on that shit.
You gotta put the middle part so it can break it up.
Show me how to do it.
Come on, Dwayne.
That nigga
This is
disappeared
crazy.
too.
Cause I don't even care about this. I'm trying to get through this damn show. You
there
worry
you
about this little spider.
It's not lit.
Creepy crawlers.
That's big. Get it.
I don't think I can reach that.
I got a stool.
I see them camel
With a stool,
the camel spiders. Them joints be crazy.
Yeah, hell yeah, the camel spiders. You should spray that nigga.
You got spray?
No
You don't got no spray?
You don't got no raid. You got bleach?
I don't even like killing animals, man. It's crazy, huh?
Bleach to do it.
Take off your shoe.
He ain't go. He is too much in the corner.
Use your shoe. No, it's gonna fall down.
You just hold him. You can do it. What the hell?
Don't.
Why
Just
can't-
smack
Oh.
I can't wait to watch this back. Stop fucking with that damn spider. Nigga said, what you want?
nigga
What you want?
Little came back like,
Yo.
that nigga was thorough.
Where is it?
Nigga's gone. He got away.
When we see it, I'm just gonna step on it.
You better
It's
charge
not-
it to the
It
game.
wasn't nothing, yo.
Y'all not stepping on that nigga, man.
We gotta take that L, bro.
That
You
nigga said
talking
no.
about weed? You don't live here.
That
The
nigga
cat
said
gonna get to
no.
it before anything, yo. I can't see it. I'm not about to go digging behind that.
Y'all better check yourselves.
Nah, it ain't. Yo, it was thorough, yo. You seen it?
Yeah, I seen
You
it.
see how
He
it moved?
looked at y'all.
Yeah,
He looked at both of
he
y'all.
looked at
He
him.
looked at both of
It's
y'all.
not like
He
these
said like this.
eyes and shit.
And he did
turned.
like this, yo.
Yo.
I was like, get the fuck out of here.
I'ma tell you. I
I
listen,
think I jumped.
cause I
I
really.
didn't even touch it yet. It's
Cause
just
I
before
really,
you
yeah,
buy.
that was thorough. That's why I said it was thorough. Like, yo,
Kamikaze
I had the swatter in my hand. That nigga said zoop,
Cause he knew what time it
zoop,
was.
and just did.
He got family.
I was
He
like,
knew what time it was. He was like,
yo.
oh, you ain't gonna get me like
Cause I
this.
just
Get my
killed
car.
one the other day.
That's
Yeah,
fucking
see?
evolution.
See? Nah, that's family, yo. Nigga said, I got something for you.
That's
I'm gonna get my
evolution.
lips
That nigga-
off. Wait till
That
you go to
nigga really
sleep.
was thorough,
I'll
yo.
bite you. Your big toe.
That nigga really was thorough. That shit was crazy.
Like,
Wow.
where does bite come from?
You know what? I should have let it bite me. That shit was. That shit.
It's not
I
too
coulda had
late.
Coulda had some powers, yo.
Not too late, man.
Yo, you didn't see that?
Not too late, nigga.
What he said?
I said it's not too
He said
late.
it's not too late to go try to
Right,
get
go
bit.
look for
Go
it.
try to get
That
bit by
nigga
it.
is
Shit.
over there somewhere.
I don't know. That shit might
And he was
backfire.
fast.
That's a
too.
spider from the hood. I don't know. You might not
Jumping like that. That might be a wolf spider.
Them shits don't do nothing. These
No,
these
I
spiders
don't
out here like
know
where
what
they don't really
in
do
here.
nothing.
I feel you.
But
I
they
don't
got the
like it.
fucking.
It's creepy.
If you got a recluse or one of them fucking shits they have in Australia in this
Oh, yeah,
motherfucker,
nah, you don't want that.
you got caught a fire department. I'm
Yeah.
not doing shit.
You gotta shoot that shit.
That's it. Yeah, nigga, I need a harpoon or some shit.
You ain't do nothing now. It eludes
That
you.
nigga thorough. I can't help that I'm just a human.
Nigga, put that shit
I'm just a
over.
weak ass
That
human.
nigga
Oh
saw
shit.
that.
Oh.
You got what?
Got him. No, I'm just playing.
Oh, I'm about to say. I'm about to say.
That would have been thorough though.
I
That
would
would
have
have
been
been thorough
thorough.
though.
Nigga was trying to go in your
He was
eye.
like, yo, this shit came at me like, yo,
That's
you thought you
crazy.
got away? Got.
Nigga went in your eyeball, bro. That's crazy.
Nah, what about Meek? Almost thinking, well, he allegedly believes that
That he was trying to unalive
Diddy
him?
was trying to take him out. Yeah.
Nigga, that's groundbreaking
Like, do
shit.
we believe that?
I do. I
Oh!
believe it. Let me tell you why.
He said he got some dirt on him.
Yeah, there is no other reason why Diddy would try to take him out, and why else? Who else wants him dead? Like, you see what I'm saying? And for Diddy to be out, like, this shit is bigger than rap, bro. Like he's still free. Like, I think one of his sons is locked up, but
They
he's
said
free.
they're gonna sentence Christian.
They going to? They're not. They are.
That's what I said. Somebody posted a video that said I didn't click on it though, but I saw allegedly. I don't know if that's true. You know, people be making titles for clickbait, and then you click on it and watch it, and they don't say nothing about what they talking about.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure, but I seen something that said that.
Cause he definitely got arrested.
Yeah, they said he's getting sentenced for the.
Diddy got out.
For the grape.
And this is crazy. It's like.
And they didn't even have a trial, so how he just getting sentenced?
Exactly.
Unless he just pled guilty or he snitched or something. Like, why would it be that quick?
Exactly. For him to, you know what I'm saying? Especially you got your father's lawyers and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's going on?
Lawyers in his pockets.
But I don't know, man. This is a wild situation, yo. And I believe Meek, yo. I think this is a detrimental hit to his whole character. Like, you can't say nothing tough no more. It's over for that. Like, if you don't clear up this Diddy shit, then like nobody's gonna want to hear Meek Mill no more. And like that's sad because say what you want about Meek, nigga is talented.
I mean, I was still listening to his music. I don't care that he's gay, but why are you lying about it? But then it's like, it ain't really our business about his personal sexual life. Like, but, so he don't, I mean, he talk about women in music if he mentions a woman, or if he talks about, you know.
I mean, he was lying to the end. He was like, he's not gay. He's not, you know what I mean? Like, he even...
How he lying, man? Nobody don't know that was him moaning in that sound.
But you know what it is?
It kind of has the inflection.
Nah, it do.
Like, because he yells when he raps.
Yo.
So it kind of, but it's like, it's not enough.
Incredible.
How y'all gonna come for Meek like that?
I hope it's not.
He gonna come on, he gonna be like, y'all thought I was finished?
But if that's how you...
It could be that nigga Lil Rob, bro.
Just be for real.
It could have been that Lil Rob from
y'all thought I was
from the court case. It could have been him. It could have been
Lil Rob.
Yeah, Lil Rob from the court case.
Lil Rob gonna come for niggas, man.
I mean, he
like he's sweet.
He got a fucking case against Diddy for sexual. You know what I mean? Like, yo, assault. Like, this nigga got touched over there.
Oh.
You know what I mean?
A chick woke up with her lips glued by her girlfriend through the phone.
Wow.
When she went through her phone?
Yeah, because she went through her phone, the girlfriend glued her lips out because she didn't like what she found. So she like, you ain't eating no more bitch pussy now.
Ooh, that's
crazy. Wow, you gotta stop playing.
Oh, like that.
You gotta stop playing.
She should have, somebody wrote in the comments, she should have glued her other lips together.
Oh,
that would have been crazy.
That would have been crazy.
Put some Gorilla Glue.
That's wild.
So she had to go get the shit surgically.
I don't know what happened. I didn't even read the whole thing. I just put it in.
Like, I need you to get this off my lip.
It's a picture of them, just you could see them glued together. She trying to pull it, but you could see that it's stuck.
So, ooh, people are wicked though.
She cheated.
You started it.
Well, I don't know what she found, but because all I seen was that it.
Yeah, but then
she looked at her phone and she didn't look.
What if the tit for tat was, oh bitch, you glued my lips together, now I'm gonna kill you.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? This is like, oh well, it don't matter who started it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, how far do you go? Exactly, like, if you with somebody and they do some grimy shit, you know what I mean?
You just gonna, somebody is gonna.
Do you let them go, or do you
somebody
retaliate?
might die? Like, what's the point of that?
How far do you go? When do you
Rest
stop?
in peace, the nigga from the Steve Harvey show, bro. Romeo, yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like that nigga got unalive off some jealous shit. Like damn, yo.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's crazy as fuck. It's like, hell no. Not over that.
That's what they tried to do to that girl.
Which girl?
When the friends.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. That's so
Try to put something in her drink. Well, they did put something, but
they
somebody
sure did.
warned her. A stranger.
Yeah. I believe in humanity for that type shit, yo. Cause that's wow, like.
And he was a dude. There are good men out there.
Mm-hmm. He could have been like, oh yeah, I'm gonna take it. Oh, I'm gonna take her home and enjoy that. She didn't do it. How this nigga said, but nah, nigga, he was the hero in this situation. He ain't want no money. He ain't want nothing. He just wanted to let her know, yo, your friends ain't right, and that shit was crazy, yo. Fucking demons, yo. You gonna set up that girl like that? It's because you jealous of her accomplishments. What? Sing that shit, Mariah Carey. You got Mariah Carey in the cut over here. Mariah.
Yo, what is this? Somebody hanging off of a ledge? What's that about?
Spider-Man.
That Spider-Man.
Does whatever Spider-Man.
She wildin', bro.
This is some cheating shit. She ain't want to get caught cheating. Wow. Yeah, man, should be crazy. Now the girlfriend's inside, wilding like, where's the bitch at? I don't know.
That's why, for real?
I don't know. I'm making all of this shit up as I go.
Yo.
Open it.
Only in Oakland, California. They in Oakland. She hanging out the window though.
Yeah, I didn't hear what he said. I seen that, but I don't know.
I hope she don't fall.
Did he put her out there?
I don't think so, because he looked like he's trying to help her up.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he looked like he's trying to help her up.
How does stuff like this happen? Like,
yeah, we were watching some videos the other day, and there was like a compilation of like people locking their kids in the car by accident. Some of them left them in there on purpose.
Yeah,
but some of them have like cars that they don't know. They just close the door and it automatically locks. Yeah. So and it's summertime.
My shit don't lock without the keys inside.
It's summertime.
Or with the keys inside.
And so they got to call the police department. They come and break the window. And get the baby out. But some people just left their kids in the car. One guy, he was in the store for like an hour or something, they said, and then somebody called the cops. People, neighbors and stuff, or people that was around that seen it were like calling the cops and telling them like, oh, somebody, because some people, nobody was around. Somebody stole a car and they had a baby in the back seat. I don't think they knew that there was a baby. They must have just dropped it off when they realized that the baby was in the back. And then
came back.
The cops found the car. Somebody called.
Oh, I thought he came back with the baby. I heard of one story. Nigga came back. Nigga was like, yo, you got to take more care of your baby. Like, it's a baby, nigga. I want the car. I want your baby.
That's crazy. If you leave your kid in a car and somebody busts your window in your car, like, you deserve it. Like, for real. Like, you wildin'. You leaving your kid in the car for, like, I thought about that because we was down south, and not thought about doing it, but I thought about that. Like, we was down south and it's like mad hot, and you know, for him, like, she'll sit in the car. I'm like, nah, like, y'all could come in. Like, we all should go in. Like, you can't just leave a kid in the car in under crazy conditions. You shouldn't leave a kid in the car anyway, because
for safety reasons.
Somebody could steal them. They could try to drive it. You know what I mean? All types of stuff. They could get out and probably go somewhere. Like,
yeah, so
that's
health risk.
That's
they
crazy.
Could die depending on how hot it is.
That's crazy.
And
don't be a careless parent. Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's ridiculous. I'm like, what is this? Why?
And it was mad kids, yo. Like, they parents was leaving them in the car. But some people was leaving their kids in the car for like an hour, yo. I'm like, yo, damn. You want somebody to leave you in the car for an hour? Just sitting here like that? Like, that's crazy, bro. They treating their kids like they're a pet.
They
like,
press charges.
how would you feel? Like, if you like...
Because it wasn't an accident. Like, they purposely left them in there. And it's like, what was you doing? Was you trying to kill them? Like, because people do be unaliving their kids. So maybe they left them in there on purpose, trying to suffocate them or whatever. Because if it's hot enough and you sit in the car, like, you can die. Like, so...
Right.
it's like, why would you do that? If you don't want kids, you can take, I mean, but it's like, don't have any if you don't want them. Like, but I was gonna say you could put them up for adoption, but then there's no guarantee that they're gonna find a proper home. They could get hurt in that process or whatever. So it's like, just don't have any if you don't want it. Why are you gonna do that and do stuff like this to your kids? Because that's abuse.
I think some people are just bad
and
parents.
even for you to make a mistake and do that, it's like you need to be more careful.
Not
like,
even
pay
just a
attention.
mistake. They're probably making a lot of mistakes because they're kids, and they had kids, and they had like kids when they weren't ready, and then they have like immature. I know. I'm just saying. You know, a possible thing to it is like, yo, they're not psychologically as where we are at, where we can make rational decisions and shit. There's a lot of people that's not smart. You know what I'm saying? They don't make smart decisions because they're not smart people, and they do dumb shit like leave their kids in the car and leave the windows up on a summer day. Oh, I'll be right back.
And then it don't be right back.
They don't. Up there talking to everybody in the motherfucking store. Like,
right.
Oh, yeah, you know.
You forgot your kid in the car.
I forgot about this.
Yeah, somebody left their kid in the car. And
I knew I forgot something. Like,
and the door was unlocked. Yeah. See? Kid could have got snatched the fuck up. And kids are getting snatched the fuck up. Like, at an exponentially.
Sex trafficking.
You know what I'm saying?
Child trafficking.
At an all-time high.
Some kids,
I'm out here.
Some kids mad smart.
Yo,
I remember I went with my grandmother.
Gotta be.
We went to the gas station while we was going down south. We went to the gas station. I was real little. And we had all the quarters for the tolls. She used to keep, like, in a Pringles can. She had, like, all the quarters for all the tolls and shit. And I went in there, and I got all the quarters, and I went out the car, got out the car, went and spent the quarters on video games.
Oh,
while she was pumping the gas. Yo, I came back, yo. Cause she was like, look at me, you was up here. Mind you, I'm in a whole nother state.
You spent it all?
Yeah.
Damn,
Smiley.
You was there, nigga.
Nigga, I kept losing.
How you just go up there and start playing the game?
I don't know, yo. It was like crazy. She was so mad. Yeah,
what she said to you?
She was just happy that she found me.
Oh, because she just disappeared and went to go play games
so
for hours.
He was probably missing for a minute.
Another state.
Yeah, for him to move up on the
she
point.
thought you was a rap, nigga. She thought you was gone forever. She was like, yo, I can't go back to the States without my baby. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah, that's different. She
be acting up.
She probably gonna be more happy that she found you. Damn, you was bad as shit. How you leave like that? Nah.
And you know that's what it was for too. You seen what you was doing with it.
Nah, I don't know. Like now, yeah, I could, cause she told me the story, and then I started to remember.
How old?
Yeah, cause I remember she had.
I was probably like maybe 6, 7.
Oh yeah. That's crazy though. Give me these quarters. Street Fighter.
But yeah, I was her road dog, man. My grandma, man. Both of my grandmas, like, you know.
Shout out to them. Yeah.
Shout out to the grandmas. But yeah, man.
Used to ride down south.
Yeah, that ride. The rides down south was crazy, man. All the kids with their stink feet on your lap. Like, move, yo, get off my lap.
It wasn't me, my feet then.
That's all
I mean, it was alright. We had like a DVD player in the car.
We watched Final Destination on the highway.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah, how you gonna watch Final Destination 2 and you on a road trip? Like, that was crazy.
That would have been a wrong movie to watch.
But that was lit.
That and on a plane.
Oh man.
Yeah, watch the first one on the plane. Like when they be type shit.
Fuck that. Ain't you high?
No, if that would have been an experience, if I was then when it happened, because I'd always be freaking out when if I'm on the highway and a log truck, I hate, because I always think about that movie. And it's like,
Yo, I always be seeing them rigs with the logs on it. When you down south, you be seeing them junks like all over the place, yo. And I be just thinking about that. I be like, yo, final destination, bro.
It's a wrap.
It's so much land out there. Like I know I was talking about it before, but I just can't get over it. Like
Shit,
the land is crazy. Crazy out there. But
yeah,
shit.
they got nice houses.
But yo, how now the metal in meat in chicken, that's kind of crazy. Like if a magnet stick to a raw chicken thigh.
Do you have a magnet on you?
I have something with a magnetic pull.
What? What?
Like this, I think this is magnetic.
Oh, your frame case?
Yeah, this little piece right here has a magnetic pull. It's a charging case, but it automatically, see? See?
Oh, yeah, I see it. That's definitely magnetic. So you about to put it on chicken?
I mean,
That's
not enough. Like, I don't think it's enough. This might not be enough.
Yeah, I need to get an actual magnet. Like
You need like something bigger, like a more like larger piece of magnet.
I'm gonna bring one to the grocery store.
But you know what I could do, right?
And I'm gonna record.
I could get another piece of metal and attach it to it, and you could see if that metal goes to the meat.
Pause.
Yeah, pause. You could try that. Do you have like a needle? Okay. Something like some type of metal piece that's like got like a decent amount of maybe like I don't know. I never tried this. Guess we doing science experiments. That's what's going
I
on.
remember when I made a light bulb come on.
Is this your fingers?
Alex
The
Mack.
wires.
Oh.
And we had to make a car. I don't know which, but we had a plus and a pot. Like they really told us how to make the light bulb come on. I was so proud. Like, oh my god, this is amazing. Like I just.
Science, yo. Science is
No,
fun.
it's not enough.
That sucks.
Nope. All right, there goes a science experiment.
It's all good.
But I think I remember how to make a light bulb.
It's better in the morning.
I mean, how to get electricity on a light bulb without a battery.
Ain't that right, Frank?
Yo, remember when we used to have like, well, I don't know how if anybody remembers Game Boy, but remember like you had the
a Game
old
Boy Advance our battery.
the batteries or the charger.
What about it?
You had a batteries or a charger for your Game Boy.
I think I have batteries.
Okay. The batteries, there was a period in time where
Yeah, I don't think there was.
have to put your batteries in the freezer.
Yeah. Because they would get them cheap
You know what I
ones too
mean?
from the dollar store, or that'd be like.
I used to try to really I used to try to like keep as much juice out of my batteries as possible. I have my batteries in aluminum foil in the freezer. You know, I'm like, oh, I think these is good now. And you're not supposed to do that. But it felt like it worked. Like it didn't work.
No,
It worked. It worked. I was playing Power Rangers on the Game Gear and it went off and my batteries was dead. And then I added those batteries from the freezer and it worked. So don't tell me it didn't work.
How long did it work?
It worked for a little bit. And then I had one experiment where I placed the batteries on the top of the light and I let it heat up a little bit from the top of the light.
You is crazy.
And then I would take it and then the heated up battery, I would use it and it would work. So I guess the heat kind of charge the acid in the battery or
If
something.
you take it out and put it back in and start working again for a short time and then go off again.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, man.
So it has done, and
that stuff has something to do with it.
Risking your life, about to blow up a battery.
That's my theory.
I remember I stuck a bobby pin in a socket when I was like 2.
Why would you do that?
Cause she thought she was gonna become Static Shock. Nah. Why would?
I was
Crazy stuff.
I'm told Erika.
That's what they told me. And I was screaming. They said they heard a scream, and I blew up my finger.
Yeah, when they told me that, I was like, yo, she's special.
I got my head stuck in the chair.
That was funny.
And the fire department had to come.
That was like Martin, yo.
I was just about to
That was
say.
like Martin with Gina got her head stuck in the bed.
Hilarious, yo.
I don't know why I
It's
put my head
embarrassing.
in between the chair. And how did it
Head
go
stuck
in,
in
but
furniture
then it
is
gets stuck?
crazy.
It's crazy.
Somebody closed that shit on you.
No, it was already narrow. I don't understand how I even got it through in the first place, and then I couldn't get it out, and I was crying. I remember that one. Like, I have pictures of it in my mind. When I put the bobby pin, I was little when I did that, but I was a little older, and I'm like, this is.
They couldn't just break that shit?
The fire department had to cut the chair.
That's crazy. That chair.
Yeah, I kept the chair. Y'all said, fuck that.
I don't remember that.
Why is excuse me? Why is Cassidy beefing with Easy to Block Captain? Does he like Remy Ma?
Whoa.
What is going on? Like, what's going
Whoa.
on? What's going on? Spicy!
Provocateur.
Yo, but I'm just saying, it's just weird. Like, they both from Philly, right? You never really hear about any beef. Maybe they got a rap battle coming up, so he gotta like throw shots because he want to be relevant. Maybe
Easy about to battle Charlie.
so then what is it? So why he made a diss track? I'm just trying to understand.
He's talking about it over Lab, but I ain't.
He did?
Yeah.
I ain't watched that either. Should we watch that?
Yeah.
Should we watch that and like speed it up?
Let's see what he's talking about.
But if you bring it up, bring the speed to like 1.5.
I be doing that with the voice notes when I listen to them because I don't know. I have OCD, so I wish I could do that to people sometimes. Like fast forward, like so you could still hear it, but it's just you talking faster. Cause like I have a problem with that in my job. Like I be wanting to say spit it out. Like what is you like? They be like ooh, like they scared to talk or something. Like just say what you calling about.
Right. I was watching Star show from Star and Buck Wild.
The radio.
Yeah, the radio dude, like, yo, his show be crazy, yo. Like I was watching his show, like, yo, like he a wild dude.
That's why he got kicked off the radio.
Why? Cause he's an asshole.
Yeah, he would be saying racist stuff and messed up stuff.
He was like, hey man, cool it with the F-bombs, man.
And he's still, and he too old for that
God.
now. He's still doing it.
Trying to have a show here.
Oh, this is 15 minutes of fame. That was wild.
Oh, but he was talking about it?
Yeah.
Oh. That's crazy because like Cassidy, like it's the thing about Cassidy. Like Cassidy always have a point where he wanna, and I respect Cassidy. I respect Cassidy as a rapper. Like it's not too many people like me that really respect Cassidy as much as I do.
Yeah, it's too bad.
Not the rap. Why he do it?
Nah, he talking right now.
He was just in the studio not too long ago. Y'all was recording records together. How did it come to this? Did you throw the first shot? I don't have the first shot. You know that ain't my character, bro. He said in his song,
Like
his joint, that he shot a hit. And you saying that those couple of bars you said. So he's saying that you said something first, and it made him respond. Do you not recall saying anything about Easy on the record or anywhere?
I definitely recall saying little shit that was happening, little current events. Little shit that was happening, I did mention it a couple times in different freestyle and shit like that.
Oh,
But that was after shit already happened already, you know what I'm saying? I already took him under the wing, showed him shit,
talk about the Remy. You was talking about Easy and Remy taking shots and shit.
Showed him a little bit of different shit. Even gave him wild encouragement. Then that's when he was about to battle T-Rex before he really went on his little.
I don't like when people do some good shit for you and then they quick to throw that shit in your face. Like, oh, I showed him around and I did all this and I did. Like, nigga, did you do it for the love or you just did it to shit on me now?
Maybe I did it for the love, but then you showed some disrespectful, you ain't appreciate shit type of shit. And I wasn't humble, so now I gotta point out, nigga, you ain't self-made, nigga. You got here with my help. So how you gonna bite the hand type shit? That's how some niggas take it. Yeah, and I don't fault them for that.
He dissed them first. He
said little shit. That's what he's saying right now in the video.
Like you said, if somebody say something and you say something back, is he wrong? Is he wrong?
Is he wrong for saying something back?
That's what I'm saying.
No.
So
how you wrong for responding to somebody? But I'm just saying you don't have to. But you could.
I'm just saying Cassidy started it.
He said he was throwing shots at him.
That's how. If he was throwing shots at him first.
No, he was throwing shots at Cassidy.
Cassidy was throwing shots about the Remy situation, which made Easy respond at Cassidy. This is what I'm saying. He started.
Everybody was talking about, so you gotta go at everybody then, nigga. Like, don't be a pussy and go at one, bro. It's mad people talking about it. Everybody talking about it.
Cool. Not if we cool, you're not gonna be the first nigga going out and blasting that shit.
So I talked to him about that and told him I ain't like that. We got a conversation. Yeah, because he know that I don't like that, and he wasn't gonna be able to get me in the battle. He set it up to battle Reed. So I seen him outside the ARP event. You know what I'm saying? This is my first time seeing him in a long time since he set up that Reed battle. I ain't seen him in a minute. So I seen him outside that joint. The first thing I tell him is like, yo, what's up with you, boy? He like, yeah, I'm about to battle Reed. It's for the city. It's gonna be lit. I'm like, no, it's not. That shit ain't for the city. I don't like that. Nigga, the fuck are you battling Reed for? Like, nigga, that shit inspiration. Like your idol. He the nigga that paved the way for you to be doing what you're doing. So you think he had a bad time and you wanna run, so you gonna try to take advantage and get his credit and all that. Like, nah, like Reed already did what he did. Don't try. There's so many other niggas that you could try to get some love off.
He battled Reed.
I don't like that.
I can see that.
So that's what I'm really seeing in his face and his body language when he's on it.
When Surf battled him, he did him dirty. When everybody battling him, they doing him dirty. I don't think he winning. He doing a little bit better than he was doing when he first came out. But John battled him, beat him. Sue Surf battled him, beat him. Easy battled him, beat him. K-Shine battled him, I think, and beat him. It's like, yo.
Now it's like, you don't got no contact. Now you don't know how to reach a nigga. Now you acting weird. So alright, cool. I don't give niggas no outline of how you gotta act or how you supposed to carry it. That's up to you. But just know, however you carry it, gonna make me carry it a certain way. So if I don't got no say so how you carry it, you don't got no say so how I respond. So you start acting like an undercover, you're gonna start hearing lines like that in my song. You start saying shit like that because you went undercover. So that's why. So niggas that's uninformed and fans, no, he been carrying that easy because they don't know what the fuck is going on. Right. Like I don't gotta jab that. Fuck, I'm gonna jab at somebody's for what, bro? I don't pick on nobody. I feel like I'm better than everybody. So to be picking on niggas like it's a waste of time. I don't want to do that. I only go at niggas that give me a reason to. You say something to me, you do something to me, you violate, then it's on and popping. Niggas see that every time. I do my career. I don't go start. It's always a reason why I did everything I did. Oh, you said that, or you did this, or you stole that, or you blogged and said what? Like, it gotta be something. I'm not just gonna just pick on niggas.
Thank you. That's what I'm saying. Like, I know he ain't just gonna come out so weird with no shit.
Yeah, he felt some type of way about that shit, though.
Like, even if you did feel some type of way about the lines, call my phone. You know what I'm saying? We figure it out. Like, the majority of my fans don't even know the lines. Like that, I'm saying. They don't even understand what I mean.
Oh, nigga, they ain't know about you and Remy. They know.
They was messing around.
No. Easy and Remy. He made a line about that. That's why Easy mad.
You must want to really spar that. Nigga must want to really jump in the ring.
Well, he knew he was gonna be mad about it.
Okay.
That's Cassie. From care before we We know what it is, nigga. You the hustler, nigga. And all these what's the name niggas? But yeah, that's basically what that's about. That's why he's upset.
You hung up. Why? What happened?
Yeah. All right.
Alright. Thank you for checking. Alright.
But yeah, I don't know, like Cass battling Easy to Block Captain is like, I don't know. I think Cass will wash that nigga. Like, I'm sorry. I don't think he stand a chance. But then it's like, if you coming at this dude, and then I also agree with what you were saying, like, yo, like I did this already. Like, it's like, yo, you really think you ready for me? Like, after all the shit that I did for this culture, you really think you good enough to really like come at me, nigga? Like, I paved the way for you type shit. So it's like, if you think you that guy, like you ready to, you know what I mean?
Oh, I don't know. Like if they have an
You
actual,
ready for the #1 headband?
If they have like an actual battle, I don't know. I think that's a little bit different. But I think like in like the format that it is now, where Cassidy is like making music, I don't think Easy could stand a chance in that category. Like, but as far as like battling this shit, like I've heard Cassidy battle. And I'm not gonna disrespect Cassidy. I feel like he's definitely good at what he does because he has the poise and he can like rap over and remember his lines. He's never fucked up where, oh damn, he stumbled or he forgot his lines and none of that shit. So that's elite level shit. But in terms of like the bars wowing you, he's not better than a lot of battle rappers that are in like relevant. I can name like 5, 10 battle rappers that's better than Cassidy. I
don't agree. I think that the problem, well, not the problem, but I think that
Cassidy, I don't know
yeah,
what
yeah,
you're
yeah.
talking
Right. I'm saying that the people in the era right now, the way that they look at battle rap is different because it's like it's more commercial now. But like if you try to go back to the Lions Den type of shit rapping, like that's where Cassidy really would have had a more of an impact
100%,
type of shit.
100%.
But now in this shit, because of how clever he is with the battle rap scheme, he's proved that he's amongst the top in that fucking shit. I mean, and I'm talking about the fucking the nigga Hollow the Don, the fucking
You think he beating Hollow?
Conceited, the fucking
he could beat
what's that nigga name that was on fucking Wildin' Out? Hit Me and Holla. You know what I mean? All them motherfuckers.
They battle.
Yeah, he beat him. So like that's what I'm saying. Like I think that
but he lost the
he's
goods.
learning. That's questionable. I think that's questionable in my opinion.
He lost the.
I think like and that's the thing about those battles. Like again, they're more geared towards the audience. So what do you like to hear in a battle? Hey, I want to hear some shit. I want to hear some real shit. I want to hear you rapping. I want to hear you going sick. I hear that all the time with Cassidy. I only hear the same shit with Cassidy, in my opinion, that I always like. Cassidy don't change. He just knows how to evolve. So what he's shown himself, that he's able to put himself in that, even knowing that he's been in crazy battles before.
You don't hear that some of his lines are a little dated?
It's dated to what respect? Because I just listened to some shit.
I'm just saying,
where
in general,
he used
you've never heard that
current events.
You've never heard that his lines just in battles, not spoken songs. We're talking about battle format is a little dated, like it's old.
Nah, because what he's doing is he's saying multi-syllable bars in every bar, and it all makes sense, and it's bar for bar a punchline every fucking line. Is that not what rap is? A punchline? Saying something that's a metaphor?
Yeah, but it's preference.
You doing that shit every fucking bar and it's hitting. and it's on your scheme of what you're talking about. Like talking about some shit with the Transformers, like do the Megatron and do some shit and talk about all of that. Like and remember all of that shit and bring it all together, like some shit like that. Like that shit is crazy.
Well, you remember what he said. Is this the same scenario like with Dave East?
Oh yeah, I feel like there has to be a criteria of how good he is. So that's my point. Like are y'all saying that he's better than all the battle
make
rappers?
The pipers mad. What y'all some type of fast?
Hold on. Are y'all saying he's better than all of the battle rappers?
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
You say you are too?
Oh, I am too? I don't battle rap. I was talking about what we talking about.
Cassidy. So Cassidy's better than by default. Okay. I'll believe that, but
that's fine.
I respect that.
That's fine.
You saying that too?
I believe it.
It's like, alright. So
I'm asking you, do you feel the same way how you said, like because their audience is and women find him attractive?
No. Because you gotta think, Cassidy is basically the reason why a lot of those battle rappers were battle rapping. You see what I'm saying? Because before we knew about Smack, we knew about the Cassidy the battle with fucking him and Freeway. That's where motherfuckers wanted to even do that. And then Cassidy's been doing it since that time. He was killing everybody in Philly. You know what I mean? This is documented. You see what I'm saying? So he was like the Eminem back then.
That guy with the t-shirt, Jay.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. He was proven that was him proving himself. Like this is like how I know. Like you see what I'm saying?
Like the problem, you got other rappers that do the same type of
that's
shit.
What I'm saying. And
so it's like, yo, look, you gotta think about, okay, it's a lot of rappers that do the same shit, but why do they do the same shit? Because he made it popping.
Yeah, it's just like Move.
So it's like,
it's just like
I've been doing it, and it's evolved. It's evolved to the point, like he claimed, like this is what he claimed. He claimed because he's so arrogant. He claims to be Thanos. His name is Bars. Like you know what I mean? Barry Adrian Reese. Like his name is Bars.
This is what I'm saying.
It's just crazy. Like
and
this nigga was made to rap for some reason.
I'm not disputing.
Made for us to have this discussion.
I'm not disputing that, but I'm just saying
it's either him or Eminem.
There's a difference between Michael Jordan when he came out when he was 23 and Michael Jordan when he came out when he was 45.
GOAT is GOAT, bro. That's why you call it that.
Yeah, but you can't be the GOAT forever. You're not gonna be.
Record.
You're not gonna.
Nobody gonna be 5,000-0. Nobody gonna be 3,000-0 or whatever fucking weird ass number it was. Nobody's gonna be that. So let's just wrap that up. There's no rapper in the thing. Every rapper gets beat by every rapper, and all his battles are questionable depending on the audience, I guess. But when you're listening to it bar for bar, who was saying some intriguing shit? Like you can't say when he was battling Goods, he ain't say no shit that was intriguing. And he talked about his daughter. And he did all that. And I dare you to punch me in my face type shit. That. He did all that. All up in his face. All the shit they do.
He did enough for you.
He practiced. He practiced so that he could win over the crowd and do what they like to do. They like the whole showmanship of it now. You know what I mean? So he had to play that. Yeah. If they was in a garage and they were just battling, just him smack the dude, whatever, he could just go crazy, nigga, fuck you, blah, blah, break you down, whatever, like he did with Disaster. Another one I think he won.
Yeah, he definitely won.
You know what I mean? And that was the first entry into this shit because he was ducking and dodging so many people supposedly.
He
like not Loaded Lux. What's the other nigga name? Murder Mook. Like Murder Mook claimed he was ducking them all these years, and everybody would say, "Oh yeah, you was doing the Floyd Mayweather type." You know what I mean? You never wanted to fuck with people that really mattered. You wanted to do some shit nobody knew about behind the scenes, but the nigga been doing it for a long time. Like, you know what I mean? He was vouched by the Rough Riders, yo. Like, all of them niggas, even Kiss. So, like, Kiss, all these niggas, the only person that started to be corny about it was fucking Gilly, because Gilly was becoming a fucking influencer at the time. So that's why he was like, nah, you know, boy is nice, but it's probably somebody else out there, man. That battle shit, yo. You know you was really one of them niggas that was on his shit.
Check this out.
Hold on.
You
ain't like what he did, so that's why y'all acting like
Gilly and Wallow, I think, came to a Cassidy battle. They was ready to leave. The nigga lost. He lost in the city of Philly. So it's like hard to hear this conversation without seeing this shit with my own two eyes and seeing that you lost in your own city where Gilly was there. And
you talking about Arsenal? Is that what you're talking about? What are you talking about?
I don't know. It probably
was.
It probably
was
talk
Arsenal. About what you know. How
it
you
probably
was
talk
about what you don't know?
It probably was Arsenal. I'm not guessing. I seen the battle.
What battle? So talk about it.
It was the one with Arsenal then.
It was?
Yes, it had to be because Goods battled him in what's the name? He battled him in New York, I believe. And fucking Arsenal was like, I'm here in another nigga city. Yeah, Arsenal battled this nigga in Philly. And he lost. You know what I'm saying? And Gilly was fucking on stage and he
let's say, let's just say, right? In your opinion, he lost that battle.
Nigga, and the city wasn't proud of that.
The city wasn't proud of it, right? Whatever, right? I'm gonna tell you that the battle probably went two different ways. There's people that gave it to Cassidy and there's people that gave it to Arsenal. You not just winning the battle just because
if you're loud, Smiley, and Gilly is on stage and he's clearly biased because he's Philly and he's saying this shit. He was like, I got Cassidy in all the interviews prior. I got Cassidy winning because, he's the boy. I remember him killing everybody and blah, blah, blah. He's Team Cassidy. And he goes to this event and sees this other nigga, Arsenal, battle rap you. And feel like, damn, like not only is he on stage, but he didn't stay to the whole thing because he knew you got beat. At the end of the day, bro, like that shit means something. It means something. It means like, you didn't do as good as we thought you could possibly do. And if you're the battle rapper that y'all say could beat everybody, you can't lose in your own city. In front of a nigga that's betting on you.
To add another caveat
and
to
then
your argument,
you lose. And it's like
add another caveat to your argument. He also congratulated Sexy Red. He also
you can't congratulate Sexy Red.
He also supported her being pregnant and doing some of the things that she does.
Nigga, cause she's her.
Right.
We're saying that Gilly not credible no more? Gilly not credible no more.
We saying that, I don't know. What do you think?
I think that you're saying that Gilly's not credible no more. And I don't believe that. I believe Gilly is very credible. Okay. I believe, besides all the joking and shit, he has $1 million worth of game. And that shit is real, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I'll give you one of these.
I also believe he's a person that isn't gonna really lie.
Like that one person walking out, like he walked out, he felt how he felt, he walked away, boom, 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 give it to him. Whatever. I beg to differ. Maybe I'm just biased and I'll just accept that. But when I listen to the battle, because mind you, Arsenal is a fucking like a wrestler in rapping.
Wrestler,
you know what I mean? You know how wrestlers like.
But at the end of the
creative,
day, you use an example that I'm gonna say something about your daughter,
battles,
and you ain't gonna do nothing. Now Arsenal touched you and you ain't did nothing. So what the fuck, my nigga? Are we going off of credibility? He didn't do nothing. He didn't do nothing.
Almost had to stop the battle.
Exactly, but you didn't do nothing. Almost don't count. Exactly. So at the end of the day, you just as pussy as the next man.
Cause that nigga knew. Like at the end of the day, you know they gonna stop you. You know they not gonna let it.
There's a difference between a nigga saying,
"Yo, if you touch me, it's up." Because if you turn up,
versus if you touch me, I'll chill because I'm thinking about the
bag. My team gonna turn up, and then niggas gonna lose their life, and then niggas gonna lose their money. So what you think is best? What do you think is
whatever
best?
You say is best. So if you're saying, hey, don't touch me or this is going to happen, and a nigga touch you and nothing happened, you're bluffing.
The problem with this, is people
so if we're all bluffing, we all just saying
and not understanding how the situation
could
escalate. So if you in the situation, you see how the situation could escalate, and you already know what time it could be, then you be like, Kim, my niggas, like we gonna chill out. Cause if it go extra, then somebody gonna be mad. Somebody mother gonna be crying type shit. If you know, you know. You live. You know what I mean? Now, niggas that turn up without thinking about that are stupid as fuck, number one. And they have no experience in life yet. If you have that experience in life, then you know what the consequences are going to be of your shit. So you just turn up when it's necessary to turn up, and you'll know when it's time.
It's not necessary to be like, yo.
He's a showman, bro. He's a showman.
Now
he's
we
a
can't.
showman. And he already knew how Cassie was going to be. And he knew that niggas was going to stop Cassie. So that's some showman shit? Cassie like, I don't want to fuck up my
So you're
bag.
saying he was being a showman when he says, touch me, and it's up. That's some showman shit. That's what you're saying. That's what Cassidy's saying. When if you touch me, it's up. You think that's some showman shit? That's the showman shit to you? Because if that's not the showman shit, and that's the real shit, and then Arsenal touched you, and then you was on some, oh, this is a showman shit.
I don't know.
At the end of the day,
I be telling niggas, try these thug niggas if you want to. Outside of that bag.
I'm not saying outside of the battle. I'm saying inside of that battle range.
Outside of the bag. Outside of that bag, try these niggas. And I'm telling you, you're going to be sadly mistaken.
Inside of the ring or games, inside of the bag,
stupid games,
the niggas is going to do all of that shit.
You play stupid games, you get stupid
and
prizes.
I'm not saying that Cassidy not tough. I'm not saying he should be tested.
I don't know what it is. I don't know.
No, I'll go on the record and say the way he moves, I don't think you should be playing with Cassidy.
He already beat a murder rap for sure.
That's another reason. 100%.
A nigga that could live his life after taking
the way he moves
is a nigga that you need to be worried about.
100%.
Definitely.
That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying in that ring, it's like, yo, you as long as the niggas don't really violate you, it's anything goes.
It's all battle
like violate you as far as like snuff you. As far as physical altercation.
Right, some shit like that.
As long as niggas
they be saying crazy.
Yeah, they do be saying crazy shit. They got, especially niggas like Daylight.
They be pushing too.
Niggas say crazy.
They'll be grabbing, they'll be pushing too. Like you can't be one of them niggas. Oh, you can't push me or grab me. Cause
niggas got into fight,
grab you.
Right,
Nav Hopper snuffed.
That's what I'm saying.
Nav Hopper got famous from snuffing a nigga, and that's all niggas talk about in their battle. I wish you would hit me, nigga.
Cause the nigga said, "Woo." Remember that shit?
With this
said, "Woo."
You know what I mean? They be saying a whole bunch of shit.
Like,
but Nav Hopper not no little nigga. You know what I mean? He a bigger nigga. You know what I mean?
Serious Jones ain't no little nigga.
But everybody not gonna be in that type of time to just let nigga take this L. And I'm with my people. If I'm with my people. It's gotta be, you know what I mean?
Was it a brawl for that one?
It's gonna be a brawl. No, Mav hit the nigga and that was it. And that shit,
no.
he just did it and then let it ride. But
I thought it was a brawl.
Nah. He hit him and he hit that nigga and they let it rock out because the nigga like, don't touch my hat. He touched his hat and he like, bop the nigga.
Oh, that was another one.
And that was
I remember that one.
But
wasn't that a CT nigga year?
Come on, man. This nigga funny.
Was it though?
How you from CT?
I thought it was a CT nigga that he hit.
You can't do that, bro.
Was it though?
You be doing crazy shit.
Nah, maybe
live,
it wasn't
bro.
a CT
We be live. You be throwing shots.
I'm just saying, yo.
Niggas gonna be like, yo, who that nigga?
What's that have to do with the nigga that got hit? If the nigga that got hit was the CT nigga, then
we CT, bro.
Maybe he wasn't. Maybe he was a BX nigga. I don't know. I don't know where he
It doesn't matter. You shouldn't even say it.
You can't say bad stuff of people in your representation or in your crowd.
Apparently, I mean, look, I look at it like this.
Even if it's true.
I look at it like this. I look at it like this.
I don't know.
It's fucked up when you gotta hurt the niggas you love. That's what I say.
That's real shit.
You know what I mean?
They hurt themselves.
That's real shit too.
Yeah. You know, niggas will look at it. Niggas look at it and be like, "Yo, like, this nigga did this, so he deserved X, Y, and Z, whatever." Another person, his child, might be like, "I miss my daddy." And you know what I mean? I wish they was back. I'm sorry that this happened, whatever. But whatever. You never know how other people feel about the situation that the person went through, but your heart has to go out to the other people that have been affected by the shit. So that's why I always say with people, like, you live in a certain type of way, you know, things are gonna happen if you live in a certain type of way. So you probably should have better morals, you know, so that you avoid certain things happening to you. But I mean, some people have to learn the hard way. You don't learn the first time around. Sometimes you don't learn the second.
That's true.
You know, and something has to make you want to change. A lot of times we had this discussion earlier. Like, you gotta want to change.
If you get burned enough, you'll turn down.
Talk that shit.
Yo, I got a video.
DeMarco.
I was watching a video, right? I was watching a video the other day, yo, and he had mad quotes, yo. That shit was so thorough. Like it was a quote video. It was like all about quotes, like. But he had like it was like saying some things I knew, some things I never heard. It was like mad clever shit. The Marley one was in there where you love everybody's gonna hurt you.
You just gotta find the one for
Yeah, that's a gem because that shit. I be thinking about that when we talk about relationships. I be thinking about that because we talk about don't you can't. You have to punish people for bad behavior, whatever. And I'm saying like, that Bob Marley quote that we just said, right? You have to figure out who's worth suffering for. So what is a good reason to stay despite shit that they're putting you through? If they're not putting you through, okay, so let's make that more sound better. They're putting you through. Excuse me. Thank you. They're putting you through. Stress with like maybe nagging you a little bit. For the fellas, for the ladies, they're putting you through stress with not telling you everything, not telling you where they are because you have past traumas with shit. So what? And they didn't do anything bad. They didn't cheat. They didn't do anything like that. It's just something that you gotta work on. And you just like, fuck it. That's not what I like in my life. Like, if that person is good in every other area, but the only thing is just that one pet peeve that you have, what is something that's drawing you close to look over that pet peeve that you have that's one of your red flags?
Right, because people want perfection, and you're never going to find that in a person.
Right.
People are not perfect.
I want what I give back.
The things
So
that matter the most.
If Shorty is willing to deal with my shit, then I'm gonna have to be able to deal with her.
So your thing was ambitious. You don't want an ambitious woman. So what if a woman was ambitious?
You don't want.
But she was everything else. She was submissive to you. She was she always cooked for you. Like she was ambitious.
Thank you. I don't even gotta say it.
He really doesn't want her to do anything. He want her to have no dreams in life.
Yeah, but
her dreams is us.
That's crazy.
Her
though.
dreams is
the
family.
I'm saying because what you think
about that.
What you think ambition is, like, she might see that as like, this is just me just being great as you are. You doing great things. I want to do great things also. Like,
what the fuck for? What the fuck for? What the fuck for, bro?
For you?
No, that's not for me if I don't want that. If I don't want that, what the fuck are you doing that for? You're doing that for you. If you're gonna do that for you, cool. But I don't want a woman that likes to do that for her. Not every woman
likes to do.
Not every woman is ambitious in those regards, my nigga.
Like what regards?
The regards of the definition of ambitious. Ambitious means a passion. Not everybody has passion to do everything.
Because women talk about having passions to have cookbooks published and things of that nature.
That's women that I don't want to be with, nigga. They have too much ambition. What the fuck do I want to be with this ambitious ass chick that want to fucking be credited by the world instead of her?
Because like you gotta look at it like, yo,
I'm not looking at it like that.
That means that a woman just has to be your slave.
That is not slavery, bro.
It is.
That is a choice. That's a choice like
you can be.
That's a choice like height.
Ambitious.
That's a choice like race. That's a choice like fucking if you don't deal with handicapped people. That is a fucking choice. At the end of the day,
I can't.
Every woman doesn't have ambition, bro.
I want you to be a butterfly, bro.
Every woman does not have ambition.
I want Shorty to really.
Some women, I know Erika knows some women that don't have no ambitions in life. They just want to, you know what I mean, be comfortable, or they are comfortable doing what the fuck they do every day. You see what I'm saying? It's like, yo, not everybody has to have ambition.
What do you mean doing what they do every day? What do you mean?
Just living. Some people are existing, my nigga. They're just fucking there, bro. They just go to work. They just do what the fuck they do every day. They don't strive to be anywhere. They don't leave. They don't fucking want to go on vacation, my nigga. Or they always, they might want to go, but they can't do nothing. They don't go.
That woman sounds dull, bro.
I'm just saying.
What is that?
Listen to what
Bro,
this guy said.
She's a dude.
Tomatoes, bro.
Listen.
You don't like tomatoes? That's cool. I love tomatoes, nigga.
I'll play a video game. I want to check on my family. You know, so, but I think but for me, I would say that I'm really, the only thing that matters is that my kids, they're secure. It doesn't mean what they got on or, you know, or what cars they're driving. You're on the inside, so I really want her to hyper-focus the family, just like I'm going to hyper-focus. I'm not a lazy dad. I believe that I'll come home and check on my family, see what their day was like, not sit, drink a beer, watch a football game, and play a video game. I want to check on my family, you know. So, but I want my to take pride or role.
Alright.
What was the last relationship, Leo?
I'll check on
My last relationship was 3 months ago.
We are now obligated in a certain way to have sex with each other. That's what we signed up for. But
Oh, that's the Kendrick joint when she was
I think though, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah, that's what he said. He wanted to work for the family.
Laugh my ass off. What's in it for her? Let's be for real.
What's in for her? So I don't know why you guys don't value men nowadays, but I'm black and white. You know, I protect my woman in not just the physical sense, financial sense, but I spend time with her. I believe in family values. I don't believe in running the streets. I stay my home. I work out. I'm fit. I love God. That's the most important thing.
I mean, I ain't mad at what the fuck he's saying. What's wrong? What do you think is wrong with
I
what
didn't
he's
say it
saying?
was wrong.
People don't interpret the scriptures like that, but like that's the way I.
Cause that's what I care about. I don't care about what them bitter bitches on Kendra said, cause them bitches is single for a reason. I care about what you think about that shit, cause you know what I'm saying? That shit matters.
I mean, you gotta be in a position to provide the amenities that she.
yeah, and he clearly is. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
So it's not. Yeah, it's nothing wrong with that if you're gonna provide those things.
Like it's crazy to me. It's crazy that women are coming at him for saying these things. It's like, what do you have to offer?
All you gotta
other than
do,
that?
all you
Like,
gotta do is come home and look good, and you're good.
You don't have to work. That's what he has to
You
offer.
don't
He's
have to
saying you
work.
could be home raising the kids. That's a fucking like.
He said
what
you
the
can't.
But a lot of
You don't
women.
want
Good,
A lot of women don't like that.
good.
A lot of women don't like that.
See,
a lot of
and
women
that's preference. Cause a lot of women do. A lot of men. I know how many women. Oh, I would love to just sit in this at the crib.
But is it real though? Is it real? Like, are you really?
They don't have the money to
do
find
that?
out, Smiley,
That's what
so
I'm
they can't
saying.
say it.
That's what
They
I'm
don't have
saying.
no man that's gonna take
That's
care
what
of
I'm
them.
saying.
And this is what I'm
'Cause
saying.
it's not many of them.
But what I'm saying
20%
is, shouldn't that be
of
valued if it's not common? It's not common.
should be
Niggas is
valued. It
not
should
fucking
be
doing
valued.
that
It
for
should be
females,
valued.
especially
It
black
should be valued.
women. So
Should
what
be
the
valued.
fuck? For the women that's coming at him and saying, yo, oh, this nigga's
No,
lame and what is
I
it
didn't
for
say-
me?
I
It's like,
didn't say
bitch,
it
you
was nothing wrng with
ungrateful.
it. I ain't saying
This
nothing wrong
is,
with that.
yo,
nigga.
this is crazy.
But I think
you're
that-
saying that it's rare and these bitches was going at this nigga like he was wilding. That's what I'm upset about.
Right, 'cause that's
that
what-
is
'cause-
what the
'cause
fuck.
that was
That's
that was
what
an
we at
example.
these
That was an
days.
example of
It's
it.
just
yeah.
like he said, the data
It's an
pool
example.
got piss in it.
But that's what I'm saying.
Ridiculous.
You have to
That's
accept certain
crazy.
things if you're gonna be dealing with women of this modern society.
You can't. They don't want tradition. They don't want new age. They don't.
But that's
want
what I'm saying.
nothing. They don't know
When
what
I
the fuck
talked
they want.
when I talked to Shorty, I was like, "Are you into traditional values?" And she was like, "Yes." And I was like, "Oh," because that sounds great. You know what I
They
mean?
do.
Well,
They do.
I also look
I
at
like
certain
the
things.
option. Like,
Yeah.
I don't like you to tell me that I can't at all. Like, if I have the option, like, if
You can't at all what?
work
Anything.
that,
Right?
no, not anything, just specifically about work. Everything else, if
Oh,
you're
work,
my
okay.
man,
Mhm.
but I wouldn't get with somebody that has that rule that I can't, like, I want to have the option. Like, if
Like
I
I'm
want
grown.
to, or
I do what I want.
No,
I do what I
I'm not
want.
even
Yeah,
saying that
yeah.
because I was
That's an energy.
but
That's an
that
energy that
wouldn't
comes
be-
off though. I ain't
that
gonna hold
wouldn't
you.
be someone that I would even talk to if that's
I
how
understand that.
so we wouldn't have to worry about that because if you feel like you're telling me that
you can't work.
Unless it's like I've already been
It's
dealing
because
with
you can't.
What do you mean?
It's because you can't do it and you want to do it, but a man is telling you that you can't, and it's off top. It's not even like, oh, work me into it.
If I was
believe
with you
why
already,
it's no debate.
Yeah.
If I was with you already, and then
it's something you would be
to that, and because I already had feelings for you and stuff, but
it got to be worth it. I respect that.
Demands, I wouldn't talk to nobody. Because I feel like that's kind of.
But that's what men want. Men want obedience, man. They
From
want
the
you to
jump.
honor.
From the jump without earning it. From the gate.
But just like
that's
you
crazy.
have deal breakers, that's something that I
makes
like that. Like my thing.
When am I gonna stop working? He said immediately.
Yeah.
That's not my deal breaker now.
So immediately you gotta
He's
trust the
gonna come
nigga.
fly you to stay with him, and immediately.
Well, maybe immediately after y'all get married. Like maybe that's after
marriage.
marriage.
If it's like that, like I pay,
like
if it's like that, you pay for everything. I'ma pay for you to come out here. I'ma pay for you everything to stay, order food. Just bring yourself. Don't bring no clothes. I'll take you to whatever street that have all the main stores or whatever. We get you whatever you want. Come back here, get dressed. We go out to eat. You know, every night, whatever. You don't gotta work. All you gotta do is just wait for me to come home so we can go do shit, go to the pool, go to the beach, go do whatever you want. That's your lifestyle from this moment forward. Find something to fucking do. Find something to do.
Boring is wild.
But if you're ambitious, you'll find something to do. Right?
That's what I'm saying.
So you can't take that spirit out of you. If you take that spirit out of her, then she's not gonna enjoy life.
I wouldn't let my job take over my family.
I think that a lot of times I think a lot of times with men we get too controlling.
And I work from home anyway, so it's not like I feel like that makes a difference too, because people be having babies and they be working from home.
Men get too controlling when it comes to their woman when they get to a certain status in life because of how hard it took to get to that point. So now it's like you're a part of what I've accomplished. You know what I mean? So now that you're a part of what I've accomplished, this is what I want you to do. You belong to me type of thing. And it's the possessive value that women don't like. You belong to me. And if you belong to me, then you're going to do what I tell you to do. And they don't want to do what he tells her to do. They want to do what you tell me to do, but there shouldn't be a but.
No, I'm saying I wouldn't choose someone that has that preference that's telling me I wouldn't work every guy.
No, because what I'm saying is that those guys that made it to that, to understand those guys that made it to that level, because of how hard it took for them to get to that level, they're going to feel like, listen, I worked so hard to get to where I am today, and I deserve da-da-da-da-da. A lot of those guys have lived in the work, and they've never experienced being with a woman and having a woman really appreciate being around you just because of you, not for what you can provide to her. But now that you're able to do that, you feel like you can skip the line, and you could just get those women now, and the dudes that are Pookie and Ray Ray, so they call it, right? Those guys are still getting those girls that you wish you could get, but you got to spend money to get them. How is Pookie and Ray Ray still getting these hot women and you're not able to get them and you work so hard to get to where you are today? What are they doing better than what are you doing?
Or you could have been raised that way. You could have been raised in the way where the man works and the woman doesn't. And he cherishes women different. So,
but that man can still get those women.
No. I'm not talking about the women. I'm talking about E specifically. Like if E says, look,
because
I can't fuck with you.
It down.
I can't fuck with you because, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, this is something that you believe in, but at the end of the day, I believe that I shouldn't be with somebody who is that stern about me not working.
Be like a total deal breaker.
Women want to do that. They just have to learn. They just have to learn.
Because what if it was just after marriage? It's like after marriage, like you know what type of person I am. I just don't want you working.
That's if again with this man, like if we could have a ceremony, we can exchange wedding vows and stuff. But I'm not filling out people working on getting married. I don't want.
Oh, that's deep.
I just feel like it's just. Why do you need that? We gotta pay these people
to be in our business.
Like you
they want it really to solidify this so that we could say like this is serious. There's nothing gonna happen. If anything happens, we have consequences. And that's the thing, to take those consequences away.
Longer than some marriages have lasted, and
Right.
people get divorced.
Absolutely.
What if
So
you?
it's like,
What if you were
people
becoming the
lose.
princess of Zabunda?
I don't think
Yo.
I want a man, to be honest, that has like
Mad, a
millions
fortune
of
like that,
dollars
his
or
name on
something.
money.
Like, yeah,
That's
I don't.
crazy.
Motherfuckers that be having a lot of money really be making
Yeah.
girls do crazy shit.
You would've
That's why
turned
they be
your
like,
team down.
they be on the fence, they be like, he's too rich. Like, I don't know.
Yeah,
He gonna
'cause they
ask
be
me.
crazy.
Yeah.
He
He
gonna
People
ask
have
me
too
to
much
have sex
money.
with a
Yeah.
woman.
You don't
Like,
know-
what is he gonna
yeah,
say?
You don't know what
That's
the fuck
how-
they
Like,
do.
yo,
They
it could
do-
be some
they
wild
be
shit. It
bored.
could be
Like
some
I
wild
said,
shit.
when you had too much money, you done did everything. So you start doing
Right.
wild shit just to see what
Just
it
to
feels
see,
like.
yeah.
Like, whoa, I'm gonna go skiing on a pile of coke. Like, what the fuck?
Right, right.
Yo,
Yeah, they be
skiing
doing
on a
crazy
pot
shit.
of coke is crazy.
You
you wipe out in that bitch.
these rich people do a lot of stuff.
Fuck.
And then you like, when you be around them and you see like what they into and what they do, you be like, yo, like these people are crazy. But their life is so different than like the regular, like they take helicopters to go to different locations and they take jets to go to different states. And they, you know what I mean? Like they, when they go to places, they have a house in every location that they go to, and they have like a outhouse, and they have like, you know, animals that live a lifestyle of a small child, like, you know what I mean? Whenever the parents go somewhere or something like that, they don't just stay outside and whatever. No, they go to another state to stay in a house until they get there and cohabitate the house with them, like the summer homes and guest houses, and it's just crazy, yo. Like the rich people have a crazy ass lifestyle, bro. It's different. It's different.
Yeah.
And then once you get opened up to that world, it makes you think crazy. Like we had a conversation, and I asked people this question before: if you could flip a coin, and you flip the coin, heads or tails, heads you get $10 million, tails you leave with nothing. Nothing is really nothing. They didn't take anything from you. You continue as you were. But you get the 10 mil if you get heads, right? And then the second scenario is they just give you $100,000 right now, no strings attached. They just give it to you, instant gratification. What do you pick? The 10 million, possibly 50-50, or the 100%? I'm just gonna give you this money, but it's gonna be an extremely smaller amount. What do you do? Do you go for the short thing?
You know, I already said it's the short amount. I'm sticking to I like guaranteed, man. Oh, this?
Yeah.
What is that?
Oh, you got a
elixir.
I need it for what I'm gonna go through when I go back to the house.
I'm good. What is that?
But in any case,
tequila. I can't pronounce that twice. Lunazul.
in a relationship, I believe there has to be a considerable amount of compromise on both sides, and this is why I say that. When you just start into a relationship with somebody that you know nothing about, you're just attracted to them off of basic probably communication that you probably had exchanged with each other, and maybe pheromone, maybe conversation that you had in person, maybe the touch of this person, maybe you already had some type of feeling for this person before you even met them. But once you start dealing with that person, things are different. Now you start to learn who this person really is, and then that determines if that's going to be something that you're going to continue to do or not. And I feel like people just need to be honest with each other. Like, what do you want? Like, if I just start fucking with somebody and marriage is what they have on mind, they want to get married right now, then they have to say, look, I'm looking to get married right now. Don't press me about no shit. We've been talking for like 3 months, so when are you gonna ask to marry me? We've been talking for 3 months. You know what I mean? Like, yo, you
That's a red
wild.
flag though.
That is a red flag. But then back to what we were
doing
saying, is that a red flag that you could look past, or is that
Hell
something
no.
that? Because think about it. Because think about it.
Being forceful.
You gotta think about it.
That's not something to look.
That's
past.
probably something that they probably like. Yo, how long you gonna wait? You know,
not after 3
you
months.
Are the,
You're
they,
wilding after
but
3
they
months.
might be like, you are the one.
Oh,
Like, there's
fuck.
nobody. You know what I mean? But that's what I'm saying. That's why you gotta be tapped in. That's why I talk about transparency. You gotta be tapped in.
Especially if you rich, nigga. If you rich, and
Oh,
she
if
wants
you
to
rich,
get married.
she want to just get married. Like, I'm thinking that
You know what time
she
it
trying
is.
to murk me, yo, and
Exactly,
take all my
nigga.
bread. Like, yo, what
Exactly.
you doing, cuz? Like, chill.
I'm good.
You know what I mean? But that's, you know, I'm not that old, but shit, if I was that old and I was messing with a young chick, I already know what time it is.
You're not even old. She might just try to poison you, dog. You don't got to be with old to get
Arsenic
poison.
is very hard to detect.
That's what
You
I'm
know
saying,
what?
nigga.
I be telling people,
Put some backyard flowers.
just be
in
careful,
your shit,
man.
nigga.
Make sure
Oh, you getting blown up.
when you with somebody that you really appreciate them or act like you appreciate them or whatever, if you dealing with somebody, and do good things for the person. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like if somebody do something for me that I have to do something for them, but one good turn deserves another. So I do things because I want to do things, and somebody might do things because shit, I just have the ability to do this good kind act for you right now, so I'm gonna do it or whatever. A lot of people don't do that, especially people from the city. You go down south, everybody trying to do something nice, except they weed cost too much. It's the only problem with them.
You mentioned a red flag.
Is that done?
Somebody, I think so. Not gonna lie, no kids by 30, that's a red flag. And this is what.
Who said no kids by 30?
It's cooked, y'all. When you are by yourself too long and single, red flag. When you don't have no kids, red flag. But what about all you men and women?
I don't believe those first two is red flags.
What about all you people who have so many babies by different people that you're not with anymore?
And the relationship doesn't work out, right?
To keep your legs closed or stop giving everybody your
Those are red
I find
flags.
it crazy that people in this generation judge the wrong things. You guys uplift 304s and then shame people who are single, shame people who don't
Shout out to
have
her,
kids.
yo.
Some people are taking their time with having kids. You know why? Because that's a long life commitment.
I like
Of course, a lot of people
females that don't have kids, but if you're a little older,
they have
and
kids.
you're a female and you don't have kids, now it's like, okay, now I know you don't want to have kids because you're like 35 plus with no kids. There's a difference between somebody that's 35 plus.
Listen to what she said.
And all these people are having kids to be on EBT and not be
Yeah,
financially
that's crazy.
stable. Yay, let's do that instead. You know what? He's actually right. Ha! This
This
generation.
lady came up there and she was like, since the state I live in, you know, they abolished, you know, they changed the law so you can't
Government
unalive
system.
the fetus.
Oh. Abortion.
So yeah, so she was like, oh, well, I'm having my baby, like, say thanks for government daddy or something, cause we gonna get all the benefits or whatever, cause since I have to keep it, I'm gonna get everything, like, so I don't even care, like, thanks government daddy, or whatever she said, something like that, and it's like, it's ridiculous. That girl's right, and people,
Or
I
she
get that
could've
too.
just
Like,
not
people be
had
like,
the
"Oh, you
kid.
don't have no kids or whatever." Like at my age, and then, or they'll be so astonished, but it's like none of them be with the person that they had kids with. So it's like, how you judging me? Cause I don't have none, but you, like, I didn't say nothing about you being. You wasn't even. Y'all was never even together. You had a
you
kid
know
with
why?
that person. Some people,
Because they're shocked.
like, let alone, at least if it didn't work out, that's one thing, but you wasn't even together.
You know why?
And, like,
Because they're shocked that as easy as they got pregnant, you didn't get pregnant that easily. And that's why they're hating. They're like, what the fuck? Like, we're all having sex, right? Like, most niggas is fucking raw. Most niggas is skeeting in you. and if you go 30 plus years of that shit, the chances are you're probably gonna get fucking somebody pregnant. Even if, you know what I mean, the baby isn't completely formed. You know what I'm saying? that's a high level chance if you're having raw sex and the nigga is skeeting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it happens.
But then you gotta just think about like there's choices.
There's choices.
And I know a lot of people, myself, like I'm not impervious to it. You know what I mean? Like I've almost been in that situation. I've come damn close. You know what I mean? I've seen my fetus. You know what I mean? Whatever, to throw my shit out there. You know what I mean? So I actually can attest to it. Like, yeah, it will happen, but you go through certain situations and you learn from it. I really want to believe like the women that it almost happened with me were women that I wouldn't mind, and I think that's important. You have to be like, do you think that this person would be a good parent? Do you think they would be loving to their child? And I believe without a shadow of a doubt, all of the women that possibly could have happened with me could have actually been a great mother to the child. So that would help. But then the other thing is like, I want us to be a nuclear family. Like, I don't want to be in a situation where I think I'm like, I don't know. And then if I cheat, she probably not going to want to be around, like type shit. So I'm like, yo, like, I just got to really want to be with this person and not want to be with anybody else. So that's like the hardest thing. Like, a lot of women, they be like, oh, I do this, I do that, I do that, I do whatever. But do he really want you? Like, you know what I mean? You could do everything, but if he don't want you, it don't matter. You know what I mean? It could be anything. You could be a 7 and an 8 came into play. And now he really want that. Maybe that's a big thing for him. You know what I mean? Or maybe you are everything, but you're too much. And he's afraid that he'll lose you or whatever to the game because he doesn't think he can maintain you. You like some niggas are really egotistical, very prideful. Men are very territorial. Like, you know what I mean? These things happen because we're in our own head. And the thing about women is like, you're supposed to be a helpmate, you're supposed to be peacekeeping. So when we're dealing with you, we're not expecting you to bring that out of us. So when you try to be, you know, throw back, you know, words at us and shit, and you know, you don't want to just accept what we say or whatever, not just being submissive, but just being understanding that, like, look, like, I'm with you and I only want to be with you. Like, why can't we enjoy each other's company? If he's saying he doesn't want you to go out, I'm not the type of nigga to be like, you can't go out, but I know what's going to happen if you go out, but I'm trusting you. And the problem is, a lot of motherfuckers can't trust y'all because niggas like myself, probably have been out to the club and seen you acting stupid and know, like, nigga, that's your girl? Like, you know what I mean? Like, so at the end of the day, we on some type of time where we like, damn, we trying to really, like, act like it's okay for women to do whatever the fuck they want to do, but in the same shit, y'all making us feel like, damn, this nigga told me he seen it, you know what I mean? Catch you on the video and in the bathroom or some shit, in a club or some shit, you know what I mean? Crazy shit like that make niggas really like think. And then women say, oh, well, not all women are like that. Well, prove me wrong. Be okay with this. And then they don't want to be okay with it. And you're like, you know what? Look, I can't really get past that. And they're like, yo, go to therapy. You got to deal with this trauma. But it's not that. It's like, why, if you really want to be with this person, then why do you have to do all of these things? If they're not really an outlet, you're just doing it because they don't want you to do it, and you're like, well, I want to do it. So I got to do it because I want to do it. Which is fine, I'm telling you. But I'm telling you, it's not going to get you married, though. You want to get married, you have to show that motherfucker that you could be a person that's going to believe in his leadership.
Yeah, that's my only qualm. I wouldn't talk to nobody if they said definitely no. Maybe I would give it to you. I don't know. It might not be a deal breaker if I like them, if I'm willing to get by. And but that's anything else. Like I said, I always been like the way I talk is like I talk like a guy sometimes, like or that's considered masculine. Like I say nigga and I say yo and stuff like that. But if I like a dude, like I pretty much do what like we don't like even when they weren't. So like if I like them, I just be like not to my detriment, but I'll do because I trust them. The part of why I'm interested in them is because I feel like they're a good leader or something like that. They're able to teach me something that I didn't know. I talk to guys older than me too, so because of the age difference, there may be not necessarily all the time, but in most cases, with the older person, they've been on the earth longer. They have more knowledge, like so. And they kind of more done with the playing games and type of stuff. They gotta be not, again, it's not absolute, but more like they kind of got the whole shit out of the way. Not totally. They might still mess with other chicks, but it's not to that degree because they focused on. They on a purpose now. They
Right.
not so they that. But when you younger and you a guy, you like a squirrel trying to get a nut. Like your hormones are raging. You know.
Like sex is like not the biggest thing, but it's one of the things because like you get pressured by your peers to like engage in certain things, and when you're growing up, you're trying to figure out what's next because now you're starting to realize like the pressures of life are soon to come. That's when you start to realize that shit. When you're a kid, you're playing tag, you're not worried about shit, you don't even, what is a bill? You know what I mean? You wouldn't have knew what it was until Schoolhouse Rock, like, you feel me? Otherwise, like, what the fuck is this? Like, you know what I mean? So, like, now you're starting to understand adulthood and you're getting closer to that, so you want to experience these things. But sex is difficult when you're a child. You know what I mean? Or not a child, but like, you know, younger, 17 or something like that. It's not easy for you to have sex. But for women, unfortunately, it is easy for them. So women, a lot of young women are very experienced at an early age, which is crazy. And showing young men how to do certain things. And then when they get to a certain age, a lot of these young men, they can't escape that feeling. You know what I mean? So now they're driven to reach that feeling again every single time. And then that's what's pushing them to like be with all these different girls. Well, this girl doesn't want to do it as much as when we first did it.
When you're
for some reason.
Especially when you turned out early from like raw sex versus condom sex.
To
you ain't gonna want to go to condom sex.
Yeah. When you're introduced to certain things
like,
at a young age, you don't know when to stop. You're gonna overdo it and anything. Right. That's why you had to tell them when to eat and when to. If they have access to all the food, they're gonna eat till they make themselves sick at a certain age. So the same thing goes with if you do it at a young age, like, oh my God, this is amazing. I'm not doing nothing else. Like, just go to school. I don't have no real responsibility, so I got time to you got time to just play with your whatever. Or you forgot a girlfriend now. Every day you sneaking in her window and doing it. So or and girls too, vice versa. Like, so it's like you unlocked a new door, a new experience or something. A lot of times, women when they're young and they lose their virginity, they don't even have a good experience because they don't know what they're doing. They don't know how it's supposed to be, but they still keep doing it because they're like, this is something. It's still exciting. The whole experience, you know, like you don't know what it's. You unlock something and it's new and it's like everybody says it's so bad. Why is it bad?
I would rather a woman grow up a chronic masturbator than a whore. 100%.
I mean, I think it starts with that. I think.
No, I'm just saying, like, if there is like a limit, like, okay, I could
DVD or a tape.
Yeah.
And then you start like, oh, what is this or whatever? Like, yeah.
What do you think about grooming?
I think that's what Diddy did with Christian, and that's why.
Do you think that's crazy?
But
listen to it. No sexual innuendos or discussions or any contact of any kind until they reach a certain age. That age could be 25, age could be 23, but they can't do anything until that point. But that person develops a relationship with that person off of basically of respect or something, or admiration or something. But they have an understanding that when you're ready, when you become a woman, this will happen. Is that fucked up? Is that crazy?
I don't know, because why he was waiting till they grew up.
That's what Morgan Freeman be doing. That's what Morgan Freeman be doing. Oh!
He married his best friend's granddaughter.
Yes,
Like,
that's
yeah.
crazy. That's grooming.
Yeah, you was waiting for her
You
to grow
can't
up.
say
Like,
that
that's
ain't grooming, nigga.
yeah.
That's grooming. That
you
it's
knew
fine
her
because
since she was
he already
little.
132. Like, you know what I mean? So then he does that
Plus
shit.
10.
Like, wow.
Plus 10 is wild.
Times one.
Yeah, that is crazy because it's why. I mean, I get why.
Because
But
the
it should have been a stranger.
the dating pool has piss in it.
It should have been a stranger.
Have you ever seen the movie Whatever Works with
I don't want to see.
I'm about to cut out soon.
About to cut out, alright, bro. There's this movie, older Larry David. He meets a young girl passing through.
He aggravated.
The girl that passes through, she's okay, decent looking. She starts to stay with him, and they started to do whatever.
That's funny as fuck.
And she liked him, and she wanted to marry him, and he was like, "No, I'm not gonna do that. You're too young. You know what I mean, or whatever." But they were still doing whatever. But he was this brilliant scientist or whatever, and was constantly giving her gems or whatever. And called everybody cretins, and everybody's an inchworm, and nobody is smart to my intellect or whatever, and whatever. Very arrogant dude, but really he got Nobel Prizes or whatever in the story.
Smart is arrogant. Yeah.
So then he he was like, the whole movie was about whatever works, meaning, I mean, who else is gonna want me? I'm on this age, man. I should be flattered that this girl, and she started not to look too bad. Like
That's
every
what
single
I'm
time,
saying,
he started to get a little bit comfortable.
So
And
his
then-
ego was humble, so he was
Right.
That's so stupid.
But that's crazy because that's basically what we're talking about. If you're grooming somebody, but she's dumb young, like so much younger than his age. But what if you groom someone of age though? Is that good?
That's vetting.
Okay.
No, because
That's not vetting.
How they
Why
are.
is it?
Grooming is making them into the person that you want to be. And
Right. Vetting
I
is
think
trying
you
to
should
find
let
that
people
one.
be
Grooming is trying to
themselves.
make that
Like
one.
you could tell them if they do something that make you feel some type of way, but you can't control people. You can't try to change. And yeah, if they're young, it's easy to do that because they're more malleable. Their minds are like.
I would say vetting. I mean, not vetting. I'm sorry, grooming. 25.
You grooming a 25-year-old?
Yeah, that would be the age
Yeah.
if you would do it.
A 25-year-old is very hard to listen to in America.
But yo, peeps, we had a good episode, bro.
He said,
Get lifted.
lifted.
30 is the new 20.
Get lifted.
Smiley Jizzle.
Chris O.D.
Yeah.
Smoke weed every day.
Yeah.
Stop being so sensitive.